Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is about a bucket bag, but this time I work with herringbone stitch in diagonal. I did a previous tutorial on herringbone stitch in rows, which you can find the tutorial up here. Also, you can find another tutorial on herringbone stitch in rounds. You can find it up here. I thought it was time for a project with herringbone stitch in diagonal. I encourage you to follow me on my other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, and also be a subscriber of this channel if you are new and watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up and I hope you like the content of my channel, and please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Also, I wanted to announce a giveaway. This bag that I am doing on this tutorial, you can win all the materials. You can win the shoulder strap, win the rings, the yarn, so you can win the whole package. And of course, to enter this giveaway, you just have to be a subscriber of my channel and write a comment on the comment section down below. Also, if you want to have a second chance on winning this giveaway, you have to follow me on my Facebook page and you just have to write a comment on the giveaway announcement over there. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get into it. So for this project, first we are going to use a ribbon XL. It's this kind of yarn that I use from Hooked, and also I am going to use a 5.5 mm hook. To start this bag, first you need to do a round base. This kind of base I did on my previous tutorial, so you just check that tutorial, follow step by step. It's just 9 rounds, and then you can come back to this tutorial to see the construction of the bag on the way up, using the herringbone stitch in diagonal. This is the front side and this is the back side. So this one is going to be inside of the bag and this one is going to be out from the bag. Take the yarn and take the hook, insert the hook from the out part in, grab this stitch like this, yarn under and pull through. We're going to work a slip stitch from the outer side. Be careful, leave some yarn because we are going to fix this one so it won't escape. So we're just going to do slip stitch all the stitches one by one. So we're going to insert the hook at the next stitch, yarn under, pull through, and slip stitch like this. So do all the stitches one by one, insert the hook, pull through, and pull through again. Insert the hook, pull through, slip stitch, keep working like this. It will look like this on the out part and it will look like this on the in part. Let's do this all around. So I finished all the slip stitch all around. Your work is going to look like this on the outer part and it's going to look like this on the in part. So then at the last stitch I will end up like this, pull up a little bit the loop, insert the hook from the back to the front and take this loop on the in part. So now I am going to do one chain stitch and I will start to do a round with a single crochet. So now I am going to insert the hook right here where I have these small circles all around here. This is where I am going to grab and insert the hook. So you are going to insert the hook here. And then the next one is going to be here. I want to show you so you get the idea. And then you're going to grab these two here. Okay, so this is where we are going to insert the hook and do the single crochet. So let's start and get the first stitch, which is this one here. And under, pull through, and single crochet, and keep doing this until you do all the stitches one by one all around. So it is going to look like this from the outer part and like this from the inside. So let's do single crochet all around and I will meet you at the end of the round to show you the connection. Once you have finished all around, it will look like this from the inside and like this from the outer side. I did the last stitch. Now I will connect the last stitch with the first stitch, and right here where I did that chain stitch, I will insert the hook right here. So I'm not gonna do the first single crochet, but I'm gonna do the chain stitch, insert the hook and slip stitch like this. Then I'm gonna do one chain stitch, and I will start to do the second round again with a single crochet. Insert the hook at the first stitch and single crochet, and keep doing a single crochet all around. So now the second round, it is going to be again single crochet all around. It is going to look like this. So we go all around, and then we will connect the last stitch with the first stitch. And here we are at the end of round number 2 with a single crochet stitch. Once I did the last single crochet, now I am going to insert the hook right here where I did that chain stitch. So like this, I connected the end with the beginning of round number 2. So what I'm going to do next is one chain stitch again. Now I am going to start the herringbone stitch. So what I'm going to do next is insert the hook at the first stitch and do a single crochet, insert the hook at the second stitch and do a single crochet. This stitch is a multiple of 3, which means that for one herringbone stitch you need 3 stitches. Once I did 2 single crochets, I will insert the hook right here where I did the first single crochet, and then pull through and pull up. Then I will insert the hook at the third stitch right here. So we did 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet at the third stitch. I will insert the hook not at the second row but at the first row right here. Yarn under and pull through and pull up and put in place the yarn properly. It will look like this. So now we have 3 loops, and we are just going to yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. This is how it is going to look like the first one. So the next herringbone stitch, it's going to start over here. So first stitch, 1 single crochet, second stitch, 1 single crochet, and then insert the hook at the first stitch where we did the single crochet. So we're going to insert here, right here, and pull through and pull up. Then you are going to insert the hook at stitch number 3. So we did 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Stitch number 3 is here, but we are going to insert 2 stitches down. So we're going to the first row. Insert the hook and pull up, and this is the second herringbone stitch, and we are just going to work like this all around. So the next herringbone stitch is going to start here. So we do 1 single crochet, first stitch, 1 single crochet, second stitch, and then insert the hook where we did the first single crochet, yarn under and pull up, insert the hook at the third stitch but 2 rows under, pull up, yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. Keep working like this all around. So here we are at the end. I did all around, and because I started with 9 rounds, the bottom, and 9 by 7 is 63 stitches, so all around I had 63 stitches, which is a multiple of 3, so that meant that the herringbone stitch was going to be repeated 21 times. So I have 21 herringbone stitches around. So this is the last stitch that I did. So now what I'm gonna do next is to connect this row with the other row. So I will find where is that chain stitch that I did. This is the chain stitch that I did at the beginning, and then yarn under and pull through and pull through again. Okay, like this I connected. So now I'm gonna do 1 chain stitch, and I will insert the hook not at the first stitch but at the second one. I will skip one, so on this way we go diagonal. So we are going to do single crochet not at the first one but at the second stitch. One single crochet, and then next stitch again 1 single crochet. It's going to look like this. Then we are going to insert the hook right here where we did the first single crochet, yarn under and pull through the yarn and pull the loop up. Then I'm going to insert the hook to the stitch right next to the first high loop that I did. So I will insert the hook not here but here, but 2 rows under. So 1 row, 2, so I will insert the hook right here and pull up the stitch, yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. As you can see now, you see that the herringbone stitch is going this way. Okay, so next I am going to do again right here 1 single crochet, then the next stitch again 1 single crochet, and then insert the hook right here where we did the first single crochet and pull up the loop. Insert the hook at the 3rd stitch, so 1, 2 single crochets, 3rd stitch is right here, so here but 2 rows under, so 1 row, 2 rows. So in the 2nd row I will insert the hook and pull up. And here yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. So here we have another herringbone stitch that is going on this way. Just keep working like this all around. This is how it is going to look like, and just go on all around. So here we are at the last one. I want to show you how I'm going to do the last one and connect it with the beginning. So I have these stitches. Of course I will do first stitch 1 single crochet, second stitch 1 single crochet, insert the hook at the first stitch, yarn under, pull through and pull up the loop. Now the next place where I'm going to insert the hook is going to be right here. Okay, so it's just where you have the first leg of the first herringbone stitch but 1 row under, right here. Insert the hook, pull up, and now yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. So it's going to look like this. Next thing, I'm going to insert the hook right where I had that chain stitch that I did, which is here. Yarn under, pull through and pull through, so we have a slip stitch over here. So your work is going to look like this. So I'm going to start the third round. So I will do 1 chain stitch again, then insert the hook, not as we did previously, insert the hook not at the first stitch but at the second one, and do 1 single crochet, and then again the second single crochet, and then we just do the pattern as we did before. Insert the hook at the first single crochet that we did, yarn under and pull up, then insert the hook right here where we have the leg of the first herringbone stitch. We need to insert on the third stitch, but 2 rows under, so 1 row, 2 rows at the end of the second row. So insert the hook right here where we have the herringbone stitch. Yarn under and pull up, yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. So it's going to look like this. So next, first stitch 1 single crochet, second stitch 1 single crochet, insert the hook at the first stitch where we did the first single crochet and pull up the loop. Insert the hook at the third stitch, so 1, 2, 3, at the third stitch 2 rows under, 1, 2, and pull up the stitch, yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. As you can see now, the pattern is going this way. So you just keep working like this all around. So here I am with the last herringbone stitch of the third round. I did already the first 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and now I just want to show you how to do the passing, okay, from the third one to the fourth one. So I will insert now the hook at the first stitch that we did the single crochet, under, yarn under and pull up like this, then insert the hook right here where we have the first herringbone stitch, okay, yarn under, pull through and pull up, and now pull through all the 3 loops. So this is going to be the third one. Now to connect, I will insert the hook again where I did the single crochet, where I did the chain stitch, so it's here where I did the chain stitch, is here, and slip stitch. So like this I have connected. If you can see, here is where we started, and then now the connection is actually shifting on the left. We are going to start the 4th round. So 1 chain as usual, and then I will skip 1 stitch and I will start to do 1 single crochet at the second stitch. So 1 single crochet, and again the next one 1 single crochet, and I'm just going to do a herringbone stitch as I did in the other rounds, and then insert the hook right here where we did the first single crochet and pull up, and then insert the hook right here where we now have the second foot of the second round of herringbone stitch, okay, right here. So we always go 1 row up and pull up, yarn under, pull through. So it is going to look like this, and then we keep working like this. 1 single crochet, second single crochet, insert the hook where we did the first single crochet, yarn under, pull up, insert the hook 2 rows under, 1, 2, right here where we have the leg of this herringbone stitch. Insert the hook, yarn under, pull up, then yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. So now we have the second herringbone stitch, and it's going to look like this. So you just keep working and do that all around until you arrive at the end. and you will see that the herringbone stitch is going to shift on the left. So here we are at the end of the 4th round. If you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the last stitch, of course, we are doing the first 2 stitches, 1 single crochet on each, and then insert the hook at the first stitch where we did the first single crochet and pull up the loop, and then insert the hook right here where we have the second herringbone stitch. Yarn under, pull up, and yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. Like this we did the 4th one. And now we are going to connect. Find that chain stitch that you did. For me is right over here, the chain stitch. And then I have connected the end with the beginning. So I will start round number 5, 1 chain stitch, and then insert the hook not at the first stitch but at the second one, 1 single crochet, and the second one again 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then insert the hook at the first stitch where we did the first single crochet, yarn under and pull up the yarn like this, and then insert the hook at the 3rd stitch, 1, 2, 3, this is the 3rd stitch, but 2 rows under, 1, 2, 2 rows under, right here where we have the leg, the herringbone stitch of the 3rd row. Yarn under and pull through and pull up, and then yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. You can't really see a connection, and this stitch is really beautiful, and then it just goes on your left. So you just keep working like that until you arrive at the height that you want your bag to be. I finished all the body. I have done 22 rows with herringbone stitch, and I arrived at the last one. So at the last one I did as I did in other rows, but now to close I will insert the hook right here where I have this not the last one but before the last one herringbone stitch. Yarn under and pull through, and I will keep this loop, and then I will insert the hook again right here where I have the last herringbone stitch and pull through, and I will now close all these 3 loops with 1 stitch. And once I did this, I will do 1 chain stitch, pull some yarn, so the bag, the height is 24 cm. You can't really see where it starts and where it ends. Next thing that I'm gonna do is an I-cord. I will take the same hook with the same yarn. I will do 1 slip knot and then 2 chains, 1 and 2. For the I-cord I have a step-by-step tutorial that you can find it up here. You can check that tutorial and come back here. Also you can follow me here, but there is a tutorial in more details. So insert the hook not at the first but at the second, yarn under, pull up and keep, and then at the 3rd one again the same and pull up. So now we're just going to work with these 3 stitches, leave this 2, and then work the first one, insert the hook at the 2nd loop, work the 1 chain stitch, and then insert the hook at the 3rd loop and do 1 chain stitch. Just keep working like this. Leave the first 2 stitches, work the first one, insert the hook at the 2nd, work the 2nd one, insert the hook at the 3rd stitch and work the 3rd stitch. Just keep working like this all the length needed. I did around 62 cm the length of the I-cord. I will close. The next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the bag and I am going to divide in this way. So in front and in the back I will have 5 herringbone stitches right here in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 herringbone stitches, and 1 herringbone stitch here at the corner, and 1 herringbone stitch again here at the corner. So it's going to be 5 in between and 2 at the corners. So in front you will have 7 herringbone stitches. In the back the same. So you have 5 herringbone stitches in the middle right here and 2 herringbone stitches on each side. So you will have 7 and 7, 14 herringbone stitches. So 21 in total minus 7. We are left with 7 herringbone stitches. And 7 you can't divide it really by 2. But I can do 4 stitches in one side. So in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, 4 herringbone stitches, and in the other side I will leave 3 herringbone stitches. 1, 2, 3 herringbone stitches. This is the way how I divide it, and it doesn't make any big of a difference. So now the next thing that we are going to do is to insert the cord. To insert the cord, I will use this to pull the cord because it's a little bit hard. So this is how it is going to be in one side, and then we do the same what we did on this side, we will do it in the other side. The next thing that you have to do is to connect this two without being noticed that much. To put the shoulder strap, first we are going to put these rings like this, then we can hang the shoulder strap. So here is the bag that we did. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and on your way out you give this video a thumbs up. And thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you on my next one. Tschüss!